Hey, good morning, everybody. Today is Tuesday, March 24th, 2015. My name is Cliff Backus. I am the Chief Market Strategist for Push Button Stock Trading, and this is your daily video market review. In a quiet session Monday, stocks closed modestly lower after spending most of the day in positive territory. Advancing issues bettered decliners on the New York Stock Exchange by an 18 to 13% margin, showing vestiges of the underlying strength of earlier in the day. What we're looking at here is a product developed by High Growth Stock Investors, HGSI, a wonderful software program that I use on a daily basis. It's available on a 2-week free trial. You don't even need a credit card. You can find them at High Growth Stock Investors on the internet. What we're looking at is the Spectrum Analyzer. The Spectrum Analyzer is going to tell us where the strongest stocks and the strongest groups are. And what we've done is we've broken the market down into 101 stocks that are the strongest stocks in the strongest industry groups. And then what I've done is I've further broken that down into how many stocks are held in each industry group. And then we've broken it out that way to show us where the strength is in the market. Today, the strength is primarily in the REIT industry. Of that 101 stocks, 22.77% are real estate investment trusts. That's followed by healthcare facilities, healthcare services, apparel, footwear and accessory design, semiconductor devices, and internet-based services. Let's take a look at the NASDAQ Composite today. NASDAQ Composite yesterday was down 15.45 points or 0.31%. The NASDAQ closed right at the very bottom of its daily trading range yesterday. Trading volume was below average and it was below the prior day. NASDAQ right now is on a confirmed uptrend and has been since January 8th. We see this cluster of distribution, which is a concern, but it's only 4 days, and the further into the past it gets, less important it becomes. On our 1 to 6 month timing model, the NASDAQ is right now on a margin signal. What a margin signal means is that aggressive investors can utilize margin to leverage their portfolios. More conservative investors can be fully invested as aggressively as they want to be. A margin signal is our most aggressive market timing signal. Right now, the NASDAQ Composite is bracketed by support down here in the 4111 area, and we're struggling to take out resistance right now at the 5009 range. Taking a quick look at our MACD histogram, you see the histogram is above the zero line, which is bullish, and is in an uptrend, which is also bullish. Because the MACD histogram is in an uptrend and trending higher, we have two bullish signals, which gives us an immediate bias of bullish on the NASDAQ Composite right now. Let's take a look at the S&P 500. The S&P yesterday closed down 3.68 points or 0.17%. The S&P closed in the very lower part of its daily trading range, giving up gains in the last hour. NASDAQ right now is bracketed by resistance in the 2120 area and support down here in the 2040 range. Trading volume yesterday was unremarkable. We were well below Friday's triple witching levels and below average. But it should be noted that we were slightly above Thursday's levels, had Friday been a normal day. Yesterday might have been a distribution day. Right now, the S&P 500 is in a confirmed uptrend. It has been since January 8th. We have this cluster of distribution that we've been keeping an eye on. We've had a couple of accumulation days since we had those distribution days. Our 1 to 6 month timing model on the S&P 500 has slipped back to an aggressive buy signal. What an aggressive buy signal means is that everybody can buy aggressively, but aggressive traders should not be adding to margin positions. That's a break from the timing model on the NASDAQ right now. The NASDAQ is on a margin signal. The S&P 500 is on an aggressive buy signal. Very aggressive traders may want to continue to leverage their portfolios. Less aggressive traders may want to stop leveraging at this point. Finally, let's take a quick look at our MACD histogram on the S&P 500. The MACD histogram on the S&P 500 is trading above the zero line and is also in an uptrend. Trading above the zero line is a bullish signal. Trading above the uptrend is also a bullish signal. Because we have two bullish signals, our immediate bias on the S&P 500 is bullish. Before we close today, I want to take a quick look at EPAM Systems. EPAM Systems is a provider of outsourced and lifecycle software development services such as design, prototyping, testing. EPAM had a real nice pocket pivot yesterday. You can see that we moved off of the 10-day simple moving average shown in green here. On the highest trading volume that we've seen in the past 10 days. On the day of the breakout in a pocket pivot, the volume should be higher than any down day volume in the past 10 trading sessions. EPAM broke out of a nice pocket pivot yesterday, may be worth a look particularly for aggressive investors. If you want to talk about EPAM, the markets, or any of our trading strategies, please feel free to give me a call. Drop me an email, or if you'd prefer, make an appointment. Come by the office, see what we're up to. If you're out of the area, we can set up a Skype session, see my contact information on the home page. If you've not already done so, please take a minute to go to our subscription page and subscribe to Push Button Stock Trading. You can also follow us on Twitter at Push Button Stock. Again, my name is Cliff Backus. That's your daily video market review. Have a safe and profitable day. Keep your stops in place. And I will see you again tomorrow. Please stay tuned for our important disclaimers. All the best. Disclaimers. Push Button Stock Trading Video Market Review is produced and edited by Clifford B. Backus. Mr. Backus is a Senior Vice President of Investments, Technical Analyst, Portfolio Manager, and Partner with the investment firm of Ohannes & LaCours Incorporated. Video Market Review is produced solely for the benefit of our clients, friends, and colleagues. Anything written, stolen, and/or plagiarized in this publication is done without malice. Further, the analysis and opinions expressed in this publication are strictly those of the editor and not of Ohannes & LaCours Incorporated, its affiliates, subsidiaries, or any of the officers or employees of Ohannes & LaCours, Inc. On that note, we submit the following. The analysis, calculations, and evaluations presented herein are based on data and assumptions Ohannes & LaCours Incorporated believes to be accurate. Ohannes & LaCours Incorporated makes no representation that such analysis or calculations are accurate or that such valuations represent levels at which actual trades may occur. This report has been prepared from original sources, except where otherwise noted, and data we believe to be reliable. Ohannes & LaCours, Inc., its affiliates and subsidiaries, and/or their officers and employees or their families may from time to time acquire, hold, or sell a position in the securities mentioned herein. Moreover, opinions may differ from one entity to the next. If we are used in connection with the purchase or sale of any security discussed in this report, we may act as principal for our own account or as agent for both the buyer and the seller. Push-button stock trading is dedicated to the education of friends, clients, and paid subscribers. Push-button stock trading is an information service only. The information provided herein is not to be construed as an offer to buy or sell stocks of any kind. Push-button stock trading is created to aid subscribers in making informed investment decisions based wholly or in part on technical analysis. It's possible that at this time or some subsequent date, the editors of push-button stock trading may own, buy, or sell the investments presented. All investors should consult a qualified professional before making any investment. The information provided has been obtained from sources deemed to be reliable, but it is not guaranteed as to the accuracy or completeness. The editors of push-button stock trading make every effort to provide timely information to subscribers, but cannot guarantee specific delivery times due to factors beyond our control.